Yo, what's going on, everyone? We're back at it with another Prize Picks video, and we're going to go ahead and talk about the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens game a little bit before we go ahead and get on to reviewing how the day went in terms of our plays, and then, of course, giving you all a free two-man 3x play that I like for tomorrow's Brazil game, right? Green Bay versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Man, going back to the Ravens and the Chiefs, the Ravens, in my opinion, looked horrible. They did not look good at all. That O-line obviously was uncomfortable, but I get it. You know, it's the Chiefs have a good defensive line. They got George Karlaftis on the edge, and then they got Chris Jones right up in the middle, right? Nasty defensive line. Chiefs have a good defense overall, but the Ravens O-line just looked uncomfortable the entire game. And then not only that, the Ravens just kept running the ball over and over and over and over again. Lamar Jackson kept going for rushes. The shitty utilization of the timeouts. I mean, it was just, it was not a good game for them, in my opinion, right? I think they ran a little too much. It looked like they're trying to establish themselves as a run heavy team, right? Kind of that old school, mentality. But then the Chiefs came out and just, put it on them. I mean, the Chiefs, honestly, they didn't look that great at some points either, right? Especially in the red zone. They had 3 red zone visits and came up empty in them. So, I mean, that was just, it was a better game for the Chiefs. Not a great game for either of them in terms of the red zone percentage. And then, of course, I mean, the Ravens just need to figure out in terms of their passing game, man. I mean, they kept trying to establish with the run with Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson, which I understand. They got one of the best, probably top 5 running back in the NFL still. And then they, of course, they have a top 3 quarterback in the NFL, right? So it just, I mean, is Lamar Jackson's top 3 quarterback? He didn't look so good. It was week 1 of the NFL, right? So we got to give it to him. We got to give him a little slack. It's week 1 of the NFL, but Mahomes looked like Mahomes out there. But yeah, I mean, let's go on over. I mean, I think the Ravens have a lot to work on in terms of the identity they want to establish as with themselves. Zay Flowers did not do anything in the second half, which is embarrassing, man. I mean, so these are some of the plays that we had. We took Derrick Henry to get more than 0.5 rush plus reception touchdowns. Dude got that in the first drive, I believe. Right? Yeah, he just ran right up the middle. Travis Kelce was non-existent for the majority of the game. Ended up with about 33 yards maybe. And then, man, because of that, 34 yards. And because of that, this play that I sent on the VIP over the weekend, DJU, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Ja'Kai Douglas, that could not cash for us. And then again, man, going on to more disappointment. Garrett Nussmeier, Kyron Lacy, cash for us, Lamar Jackson, and I somehow ended up getting 273 passing yards with over 100 rushing yards. And then Zay Flowers, like I said, did not do anything in the second half. I just don't understand. They just maybe, I don't know if it was doubled up. I was looking, it didn't look like he was doubled up. And had double coverage for a lot of times. I don't know what was going on. I think Lamar Jackson was being rushed a lot in the second half. They're making him uncomfortable, making him run a lot, making kill a lot of clock. And I mean, Zay Flowers, man, he was 19 yards from catching this force, and it could just not. He didn't get it, unfortunately, right? And then, of course this one also. I mean, we combine that with over here with the college football play, Cameron Rising and Brent Kuith. I believe that's how you say his name, right? That didn't cash, and then. But this one cashed right here, or half, right? We got half of it. I sent this on the VIP. We took Patrick Mahomes with Xavier Worthy, and then also Cameron Rising with Brent Kuithe, right? So this is on Saturday, and we just need half of it, right? 150 for 1350. So let's go ahead. Let's hope for that one. And then we also took this one, man. We took Patrick Mahomes and Rashee Rice to go over the passing and receiving projections, and then combine that with Dylan Raiola and Jamal Banks to go over the passing and receiving projections. And we're already halfway there. So we are setting ourselves up good and for some success on Saturday, right? So if you are in the VIP, hopefully you were able to go ahead and lock this in and cash half of those plays with us, right? And then I sent out this play on my Winnable, right? Winnable.com/DSP if you guys want the VIP, or just go ahead and get subscribed to my free plan. I sent this out on there. I also put this on the YouTube video this morning, I believe, right? This morning's YouTube video. I put Patty Mahomes, right, over passing receiving with Rashee Rice. Combine that with tomorrow's Jordan Love and Jaden Reed, right? Jordan Love over 258 8 passing yards, and Jaden Reed over 42.5 receiving yards, right? So we ended up taking that. And then this one over here, man, this is the other play that I give out. Mark Andrews, Travis Kelce, right? So y'all are probably thinking, man, this dude kind of, what is this one? Oh yeah, this is another one. Damn, man. So this is another one, right? Yes, it's not a lot that we missed out on a couple, right? Today it was just a weird game in that regard, but this one can make it all up for us in terms of being a 10x payout. So for $25 to win $225 is what I put on there, or sorry, 9x payout, 9x payout, right? And then of course, if you're on the VIP, right, ideally we're looking to cash these on Saturday. So we're setting ourselves up good for, we could potentially cash this Friday and cash these two on Saturday. All right, y'all, if you want to go ahead and get plays like this sent to text it or email to you on your phone, you could go ahead and get my Saturday pass, right? My Saturday pass would give you any plays I send out for tomorrow's game, right? For Friday Night Football. Sounds weird to say. And then of course the Saturday pass will give you access to 11 college football plays that I already sent out in the VIP, right? 11 college football plays, man. We ended up cashing 4 9x plays in the VIP last weekend. We sent out about 13, ended up cashing 4 of them, right? So if you think about it, 4 times 9, that's 28 units that we cashed last weekend in the VIP, not including some free ones that I gave out on my YouTube channel, right? So go ahead, lock this, get on the VIP, man. Saturday pass for September 7th, right? Which is Saturday, of course. But it's also going to give you my Friday plays. You have promo codes that you can use, right? Love, 50% off, and then Mahomes, 75% off on that one, right? The Mahomes one is running out, so make sure you go ahead and get on that. It comes out to, so if you go over here to my store, right, and then you subscribe to that one, and then you type in code Mahomes, it's gonna go ahead and give you a discount for the Saturday pass, right? Code Mahomes, right? It gives you 75% off on my VIP for the Saturday pass that we could go ahead and cash and make money with us before it's Sunday Night Football, right? So that's going to bring this total from $200 to $50, right? So there's only about 10 of those left over. So make sure you go ahead and get on that, right? If that pass ends up being done by the time you get to it, you can type in code LOVE on there, and it'll total your amount to $100, right? And now, of course, you could do that with the Saturday pass, or you could go ahead and do that with the NFL college football season pass, right? The cool thing about this one, again, if you type in code, or for this one, you type in code TNF, right? It's going to go ahead and remove 75% off, giving you a $1,500 discount. So you'll be getting my entire NFL and college football season for $500, right? Pretty insane deal right there. So there's only 5 of those available. So make sure you go ahead and get on top of those before they do sell out. So 5 of those at this price right here, right? Of course, more are welcome to join at this price, but if you want it at $500 for the entire NFL and college football season, type in code TNF at checkout and you'll be taken care of. Of course, you can also finance it right here through Klarna, right? Pay as low as $46 per month over the course of 12 payments, but you'll be able to pay it off over a weekend with us, man. So let's go on over to the play for today. I know that was a kind of long-winded way to say get on the freaking VIP before it's too late, man. We're going to go ahead and cash a shit ton of money over the weekend. You can see me. I'm not too worried about the plays that we missed out on today, because I know we're going to go ahead, make it up tomorrow, and we're going to go ahead and definitely make it up on Saturday, right? And we could go ahead and get these projections to load for me. That would be amazing, right? Until then, I'm going to just go ahead and talk about the 2-man 3X play that we have for today. We're going to go ahead and combine Christian Watson, right, from the Green Bay Packers Over, I believe it's maybe 40 receiving yards, right? And then we're going to combine that with Devontae Smith over like 70 receiving yards. If this could work for once, that'd be great. So the reason why I like Christian Watson to go over his yards is because he has big play potential in that offense, and just the Eagles secondary just isn't that great. Bradbury is out, I believe, for the season, and it's no home team, right? But I actually think that the Green Bay Packers are going to have a weird home advantage where the Brazilian fans are just going to be wearing a lot of gold and green, because that's the Brazil's national soccer team's colors. And I just feel like there's going to be a lot of gold and green, and it's going to look at like a Green Bay Packers home game. So I actually think the Packers are going to win this, even though they are underdogs in this game. I think the Packers can win this, go start the season 1-0, and have Jalen Hurts and the Eagles trailing from behind, right? So we're going to go over to receiving yards, right? We're going to look at Christian Watson from Green Bay, over 37.5 receiving yards. Like I said, he has big play potential, so we're looking at that big play potential. And then the same thing goes with Devontae Smith. I mean, another guy with huge big play upside. The reason why I like him is because Jair Alexander's he doesn't really shadow a lot, but I think Jair Alexander is going to go ahead and be assigned to A.J. Brown, try to take him away. That's going to leave Devontae Smith matched up with cornerback twos and potential safeties out there, right? So, yeah, I definitely think Devontae Smith has the potential of literally getting this with one pass, right? Same goes with Christian Watson. So we could see bombs go out to both of these players and cash it for us, pretty quick. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a pretty quick, easy cash out for us. I'm going to put $50 to $150. Take Christian Watson over 37.5 receiving yards. Combine that with Devontae Smith over 60.5 receiving yards there. Now, I know what you may think, dude. Earlier today, you told us to take Jaden Reed. Absolutely, man. I mean, these receivers, they're all pretty freaking good, right? Now, I don't think any of them are elite receivers, but they're all pretty good receivers, right? So any of them could go off any given day, right? Whether it's Romeo Doubs, Christian Watson, or Jaden Reed, and potentially Dontayvion Wicks climbing his way up the ladder. We're banking on 2 of the 3 to kind of do something and get some tremendous yards. Now, can they both surpass these yards? Look, it's not that much. 42.5 and 37.5. Absolutely, man. I feel like these are eventually going to go up over the season. They're pretty freaking low for what should be a very high powered offense. So go ahead, lock it in, get on the VIP, code Mahomes for the Saturday pass, right? 75% off, and code TNF for the 75% off of the season pass, right? Comes out to $500. All right, everyone, take care. Have a great day, and I'll see you on. We're a little bit richer.